of the week is Long John. So Long John is a giraffe, and I'm sure a lot of you are very curious as to how Long John ended up living in the museum with us. So in 2022, before we had open, we thought it would be a good idea to go to the Oddities and Curiosities convention to just pass out some flyers and let people know that we were going to have a permanent location here in Avondale. And so me and one other friend, Carson, walked around for the day, and our friends at Cobble Taxidermy were actually selling Long John at the convention. The entire day we were walking around and just watching the city fall in love with Long John, and everybody stopped and were taking pictures and wanted to say hello, and it really made us think that Long John belonged in a community space, so that way everybody could really spend some quality time with him and could pat him and touch him and show him some real love. Long John actually used to live in a zoo in Wichita. After he passed, he was turned into this beautiful taxidermy piece, and then he lived in a museum in that same direction for quite some time before he was sold to Cobble Taxidermy, and then sold to the Insect Asylum. Now, when Long John came to us, he did not have a name, and so we thought it'd be really cool to allow the community to put forward their suggestions for names. So we actually put him in the front window of the museum with a sign-up sheet that anybody could add a name to, and there was some really great contenders. And for some reason, a lot of people wanted to name him Skittles, which is pretty funny. And Jelly Bean was another one. He got a lot of jelly beans. But Long John was mentioned a couple times, and so what we did was any names that were repeated, we put onto a spreadsheet, and then we allowed everybody to vote of what their favorites were, and then the top 3 names went to a final vote on our social media, and Long John won by a landslide. So he was named by the community for the community, and we're so grateful to have his presence in our museum, because where else can you go and you can reach over and you can pat a giraffe? So we hope you come visit him sometime soon. It was so funny bringing Long John into the museum because we had to park the 18-wheeler down the street, and we didn't tell the neighbors or anything what was happening, and so it took a few of us to carry him down North Milwaukee Avenue and into the museum, and all of the neighbors from the surrounding establishments came out, and it was really cool. We all just kind of sat and had a moment of awe as we brought him into the museum, and everybody just appreciated his beauty.